So a few weeks ago, I spoke to you about the disadvantages of having long locks, basically long lock issues. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the benefits. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the Atreyu Locs channel. Hi, I'm Atreyu, a semi-freeformer who is dedicated to bringing you the best tips to grow a healthy set of locks. If this is your first time, make yourself comfortable. I am glad to have you. So as I said, today I'm going to be talking about the benefits of having long locks. Yes, there are many. You guys, if you watched my other video talking about long dread problems, then you might have been thinking that you don't want long dreads. But the reality of the situation is that there are so many benefits, but in today's video, I will only be delivering 5. The first benefit of having long locks, long dreadlocks, is that you can wear your hair short or long. Now you might be wondering, if you have long locks, how are you going to wear them short? Well, there are many different ways, many different styles that you can implement to shorten your hair. You can do like the little curly things. You can do, if you're a woman or a man, but I've seen only women do it, you can do the lock petals. They're just different things that you can do. You can even braid your locks and that will reduce some of this length, right? So you can wear your hair long if you just want it like bone straight. I bet some of you remember that term, bone straight. Bone straight, you know, where you don't have any curls or waviness to your hair. Usually kind of how it is once you wash your hair and it's just wet and straight, right? And it dries. Kind of like my hair is today. I washed it yesterday and it's just super straight right now. Or you can put it up in a style to shorten the length, to cut off some of the length. And a lot of people will do this during the summer when it's super hot, when they don't want their locks on their neck and on their back, they just kind of want them up. You can do a style to shorten them. So that's the first benefit of having long locks. You can wear your hair long or you can wear it short. The second benefit to having long dreads is you can obviously put your hair in a ponytail. This is clutch because when you don't want your hair in your face, you can just easily grab it and put it in the ponytail, put it out of the way, put it up. This is something that when your locks are shorter, you couldn't do, at least not to the same extent. Maybe you could do a half pony or like a little mini pineapple or something, but then you would still always a lot of times have the locks that are falling down from the ponytail, you know, the ones that you be trying to tuck up under other ones so that it stays in place. But you don't have to worry about that when you have long locks. Like you're able to like grip all the locks together and put it in that ponytail. Now obviously I don't recommend doing this all the time because traction alopecia is real and you don't want to apply too much tension or any tension super often to your scalp because yeah, you can lose hair. But that being said, that is a benefit of having long dreadlocks. The third benefit to having long locks is that they just look super sweet. They just look super cool. They kind of cup your face in a cool way and it looks even sweeter. If you have a beard, don't mind this ridge right here. It's because I had on a mask earlier and it cups it right there, and that's where it just puts a little indentation. Sorry about that. I should have wetted and combed it out a little bit, but whatever. The point is, when you have super long dreads, it looks super cool the way it kind of cups your face. I always have people telling me that I look like the Black Jesus. Especially like when my locks were like, maybe like here. And you know, I had the beard here and it would be straight, like down like this, bone straight. You would tell me I'm like the Black Jesus. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's just a look in and of itself. Kind of like wearing a do-rag is a look in and of itself. Just having locks is a look in and of itself. Having long locks is a look in and of itself. And it just looks sweet. Like there's just nothing like having some shades on, being outside, having the wind just kind of blowing your locks around, or like you know, you're walking and they're just like flowing. It's just sweet. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, if you feel that. But yeah, just having long locks is awesome. Hey, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. How about that? The fourth benefit to having long locks is that if you have long locks and they're not extensions, like it's all your hair, it's all your lock barring reattachments. But even if you have reattachments that are yours, I'll accept that. If it's your hair, meaning you've grown your locks out long at one point, the benefit is that if you're at that point, if your locks are that long, then you've been in the game for a while and you have wisdom. You know how to take care of your locks. So because of the very fact that you have long locks, you've maintained your locks to that point where they haven't broken off, they've managed to actually get that long, they look good. That is just an indication of how much lock knowledge you actually have. I guess there are exceptions, like if you've never maintained your locks yourself and you have a loctician that has told you what to do and who has maintained it, then yeah, but I'm still gonna say that if you've followed his or her instructions and you've managed to grow out your locks to a certain length, like you still have that knowledge, even if you learned it from someone else. And all of us have acquired our knowledge by learning it from something or someone else, right? So that's the fourth benefit. You have a lot of knowledge just by the fact that your locks are long, because that means that you've been in the game for a while and you've been consistently taking great care of them. So kudos to you. The fifth benefit of having long locks is in the wintertime, they can be used to keep your face warm. I've done this for several winters now. I'm approaching 7 years of having locks, and 6 years every winter I've definitely employed this technique at some point. So if it's a super cold day and you have to go out, and yeah, you may have a hat covering your scalp because that's where they say heat escapes from your body, but what about your face, right? What about your nose? Maybe you don't have a hat that pulls all the way over your face, right? But you have your locks, and these bad boys kind of form like this shield, this protective layer that just covers your face. And so yeah, you may still get some cold coming in. Imagine you have a hat on here, so you may get a little bit of cold up here, but if you have a scarf, then this is basically the only part of you that's exposed. But my point is, your locks provide insulation. They kind of keep your face, at least your cheeks and part of your forehead, warm. And if you're not like me and you have your locks coming down directly in front of your face, then it will keep the majority of your face warm by keeping a lot of the cold out, but also by blocking a lot of the wind that's coming at you on those blustery days. So when you have long locks, you basically have like this built-in scarf. You can protect your neck, see, neck exposed, neck covered. You can protect your face, so it's like a scarf again. You can cover parts of yourself. There's just so much, you could wrap it around like that and you kind of have like your own natural scarf. I mean, having long locks really is just super awesome. There's so many benefits, and these are only 5. So if you guys want me to make another video talking about 5 more benefits of having long locks, let me know. Also, drop down below in the comment section and let me know of some benefits that you derive from having long locks if you have long locks. You choose to love, do so unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. This is Atreyu Locs, and I will see you next week. Peace.